Hello there, members of the EDAP587 class, the class that knowledge built. We will meet this Tuesday to do sort of an introduction in where does everything live inside of here. I can show you real fast though. Here's where your syllabus is. Here's your course modules. This is a voice thread that we'll be making about the knowledge building principles. And when we go in here, the first module that we will be looking at, this is essentially, people always freak out about this because there's a test located in here. Well, the point of this is to show you the old way. Okay, it's not to do an gotcha moment. It's not to throw a curveball at you. And we'll go over it, self-explanatory. The second module is where we get down to business. There's a lot of reading here. I'll hope that you will take the time to read it. It's all in here. You don't have to have a book. I could have made you buy a book, but you would have killed me because they're very expensive. So we just use this one chapter from a good friend of mine by the name of Terry Anderson. Terry has written, I think, the definitive book on the theories behind online learning. I find that one of the things that drives me nuts about online learning is that we go into it with so much mechanical knowledge. We don't spend the time to understand the theoretical behind it. And that's what we'll do in this particular module. And then we will jump straight into, to me, which is one of the foundational pieces of all online learning. And that's right here. This is knowledge building. Knowledge building principles were created by two good friends of mine, Marlene Scarnamelia and Carl Bereiter. I think this is something that everyone who has an online course should understand. And to me, it's first of all, it just makes sense, but it also helps you understand the power behind what we're trying to do here if we do it correctly. And that's always the key, isn't it? So, just to give you a sense, this is what we'll be looking at. And of course, we'll go into much greater detail with all of this. Here's Quality Matters, which is the roadmap that we'll use. We will be looking at Google Classroom. If you are a Google Classroom user already, we will use your Google Classroom that you have at your school. What we'll do for your final, because you essentially are going to be building your Google Classroom to meet the criteria of knowledge building principles and quality matters, is we'll come back in here and we'll have a collab ultra with you being in charge of the screen, and you hold my hand and you'll walk me through it. If you do not have a Google Classroom, we can set up one here that is yours, and then it's even easier because you just give me the code and I can go in and out of it. Unfortunately, if you're working inside of a school district like Jefferson County, I do not have access to your all's domain. We're working on it. We keep asking, and they keep asking why, and I keep trying to explain about student teachers and professors looking at people's work in the Google Classroom, but we're working on it. So I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, 4:30. If you can't be there, no harm, no foul. Everything gets recorded. Right now, we don't have any recordings to put in here, but there'll be a link right underneath here, and it'll say EDAP 587 recordings. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, just let me know. 502-457-2937. See you Tuesday.